Hi guys, welcome back. As I'm growing older, I'm realizing there's so many things I have to learn. Thank God for books. Imagine if there was a rule book, one that showed you how to navigate life's challenges, attract success, and to live the life of your dreams. Well, in 1925, Florence Scovel Shinn did just that. She wrote this book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. This book is filled with powerful lessons about manifestation, mindsets, how to achieve your goals and live the life of your dreams. The surprising part is that this book is 100 years old. I know, 100 years old. However, the wisdom in this book is still relevant today. Today, we'll be breaking down the key principles from the book and finding out how we can use it and apply it in our lives in 2025. So, from 1925 to 2025, we are going on a journey of wisdom. Let's dive right in. First and foremost, I'm sorry if I sound nasal. I have a cold. But this book is so good, I needed to share it. I'm going to share it with my nasal sounding voice. Anyways, this book reminds me of Monopoly, and the first time I played Monopoly, I was so confused. There was a board, there were cards, there were dice, there was fake money, there was a banker. I was like, this game is just too complicated. But then when the game was explained to me and I understood the rules of the game became so much more fun. It became like an adventure. Even when I got into trouble, I was able to find a way to get myself out of the trouble and then get back on my feet. And that's exactly what life is. Life is a game. And when you have the tools and you have the keys and you have the rules, you're able to navigate life well. You're able to enjoy the journey of life. And this book does just that. It gives us the laws and the keys that we can use to play the game of life and to play it well. So, how can we play this game of life? Number one, we should know that everything is working in our favor. Even when it doesn't seem like it, even when it doesn't feel like it, even when it seems like everything is working against us, we have to understand that this game was made with us in mind and it was made in a way that we will win. One of the first sayings from the book that I love is infinite intelligence, God, is ever ready to carry out man's smallest or greatest demands. So, what is your demand? What do you want from life? How do you want your life to be? What do you want to happen? Like when you stand at the end of your life and you are looking back, how do you see your life? What would you see and you'd think, I lived it. I lived the life that I wanted and I'm content with where I'm at. That is what you want. Ask it, believe it, know that it's possible. Like you have to start this game knowing that you will win. You have to start this game believing you will win and asking for what you want. Ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and you find. Knock and the door will be opened. So what do you want? Ask it. What are you looking for? Go around, look for it. Knock, break the doors if it's break the doors if you have to, but just don't give up. Make sure that you are determined and you know that it's possible for you to achieve whether it's smallest demands or greatest demands, because the universe is working with you. You're not doing this alone. You are doing this with God, with the maker of the whole universe. And He's right by your side and holding your hand through it. So you have to understand this as you're playing this game. The second thing to understand as you're playing this game is you have to eliminate fear. Fear is the number one enemy. And the book says it is man's only enemy. Fear of lack, fear of failure, fear of sickness, fear of loss, and a feeling of insecurity. So we realize that fear is inverted faith. All these things that we fear, imagine if it was faith. Faith of abundance, faith of good health, faith of wealth, faith of joy, faith of knowing that everything is possible. We have to eliminate fear. And how can we eliminate fear? We have to focus on what we are doing and then not look at the past. Because when you focus on the past, you keep on forgetting that what you have ahead is way, way better than what you're thinking is going to happen. And usually the things we fear don't even happen. So why fear them? Why not push them aside and then be willing to take everything head on and move forward in life? The third thing to take into consideration as we play this game is our words. And I know on this channel I talk about words so much. Words are powerful. Words can make or break us. This is why, even if it sounds like a cliche, I think I'll always talk about our words. Our words are so important. We have to choose our words well. Our words create our reality. Our words become life. So as we are playing this game and we plan on winning this game, we have to ensure that the words that are coming out of our mouth are words that edify, are words that bring joy. There's an old saying that Florence shares in the book, and it's that man only dares use his words for three purposes: to heal, to bless, or prosper. Do you know those people who, like, after you talk to them, you feel drained, you feel unhappy, you feel like, I just wasted a few hours of my life that I'll never have back. It's because of the words that come out of their mouth. You have to ensure that the people around you are also giving you words that heal you, the words that bless you, words that encourage you. It's very, very important. The fourth point is the law of prosperity. And the book says, man only receives what he sees himself receiving. In this game, you will only receive what you see yourself receiving. How far can you see? How far can you allow your mind to go? I did a vision board. I shared my previous episode. If you haven't watched it, you can go and then watch that episode. I also show how you can create your own vision board. And I was looking at the vision board and I was like, wow, I can even ask for more of these things. I can ask for more than this. I should make this just my Q1, the first quarter of the year vision board. And I should probably create another vision board for the Q2, the second quarter of the year. And I should make my vision board, instead of creating a vision board that's a yearly vision board, I should create a quarterly vision board. Why? Because I don't want to limit myself anymore. I want to see that everything is possible. And as I'm seeing these things as possible, they really become possible. As I'm seeing these things, they are manifesting in my life because I see them, I envision them, I visualize them, and they become true in my life. So in this game of life, you have to be willing to see what you want. You have to, because you only receive what you see. If you don't see it, you don't receive it. So let's see bigger. Let's paint a bigger picture. Let's make the picture as big as possible, because the bigger it is, the better. And the better it is, the more possible it is. Nothing is impossible. Like, that's what I've realized now, that nothing is impossible in my life. Everything I want, everything I dream of, everything that I believe, and it's mine already. I just have to see it in my mind, and then automatically it will come to me. Another point is the law of non-resistance. In this game of life, you have to be willing to be open. Like, you have to be willing to open your heart and your mind to everything that is coming your way. Because I always think there are 8 billion people in the world. There are how many planets? 8. There used to be 9. Something happened to the last one. But there's more to this world than we can see with our normal eyes. There's more. I know there's more. I believe there's more. I feel there's more. And I have to open myself to everything that is mine. I don't want what someone else has. There's no one in the world right now whose life I want. I don't want anybody else's life. I just want my life. I want what is meant for me, not what is meant for anybody else. I want what was made with my name on it. You know, during Christmas time, when you get there and there's a present with your name on it, your name is on it, Nelly. I know this present is for me. It doesn't belong to my sister, it doesn't belong to my husband, it doesn't belong to my kid. This is mine. It's my gift. There are things in this world that have your name on it. And being open and not resisting and having your heart and your mind open to receive is what makes it come. Another thing to take into consideration in this game is the law of karma and forgiveness. And one of the things Florence says in the book is, man's thoughts, deeds, and words return to him sooner or later with astounding accuracy. And even the Bible says, whatsoever a man soweth, that is what he will reap. So what are you sowing? Are you sowing good? Because sometimes we want all these good things to come to us, but are we really putting that out into the world? Are we really giving out all this positivity, all this joy, all this happiness, all this wealth? Are we sharing what we have? Because whatever you put out it's like garbage in, garbage out. A farmer can't sow a bad seed and expect a very wonderful tree that now produces fruit. No. Whatever you sow is whatever you reap. This is karma. Whatever you are putting out into the world is what will come to you. So in this game of life, make it a point to every day put out something good. Every day put out something good. Is it a smile? Is it a hello to someone who under normal circumstance wouldn't get a hello? Is it a tip to the bartender who helped you out? Is it just like saying hello to the other mom who's alighting their kid in school and you can see from their face they're having a bad day today? Be intentional about being good. Be intentional about putting good into the world. Imagine if everybody was intentional about putting good out into the world. The world would be a better place for all of us. All the wars, all the issues in the world would come to an end because everybody is putting out good. So the law of karma is put out good and good will come out to you. So if you want to win at this game, put out good, help others win, and you will also win. Don't be a stumbling block for anybody. Don't be a barricade for anyone. Open the doors. When you succeed at something, don't keep it to yourself. Share it so that other people will also know it and other people will also be able to share it. Also, forgiveness. Forgive. Forgive from the bottom of your heart. Forgive completely. Forgive when it is hard to forgive. Forgive. Because if you want to win at this game called life, you can't move forward when you have negativity in your mind, in your thoughts, when you are thinking negative towards someone, or when your heart is so heavy. You have to learn to forgive and let go. And when you let go and you let God, you will realize that there's so much peace. There's so much peace. The peace that surpasses all understanding just showers, it pours on you like the floods of heaven that have been opened. You have to be able to forgive because the person is going on with their life. They are not thinking about you. They're probably chilling and enjoying life, which can be painful to know. But then it's true. They're moving on with their life. So why waste your life thinking about someone who's moving on with their life? So in order to win at this game of life, we have to be willing to forgive and let go. Lastly, we'll talk about intuition or guidance. We have to allow ourselves to be guided, and we have intuition. I believe that God is in us. I believe that the Spirit of God is inside us, and we can tell, we can know. Sometimes you're going somewhere, and then you can feel that, I'm not supposed to go this place. And as soon as you turn around, you realize something happens there. Or even with parking, like sometimes I'm looking for parking and I can't find parking anywhere. I'm just like, oh God, please help me find parking. And then automatically I'll be directed to go somewhere and I'll find parking. Like even the smallest things make us know that we are guided, that we have intuition, that the Holy Spirit is in us. So we have to listen to our intuition. We have to listen to our inner voice. And sometimes we don't know if is this my mind, is this me who's talking, but your intuition is the silent, calm voice that speaks to you inside. Florence talks more about the importance of our intuition and guidance in this book. You should definitely buy this book and read on how your intuition, your innermost self, your inner being, your inner spirit is always aligned with God. It is always leading you towards prosperity. It's always leading you towards joy. It's always leading you towards wealth. So we have to make sure that we are listening to that inner voice inside us in order to win this game of life. So in 2025, allow yourself to be guided. Allow yourself to move with your intuition. Believe for the best. Accept the best. Trust for the best. See the best. See what you want for your life. Forgive. Let go. Do good things because you reap good things. Eliminate fear from your life. Erase it. Believe that nothing is impossible. Let go of the past. Focus on the future, but not by forgetting the present. Take every day one step at a time. One step at a time. So on this cold day, I just want to say everything is working in your favor. Everything. Don't forget. And you're going to win at this game of life. We're going to play it to the best of our ability and we are going to win. These are the lessons from this book. I hope that I was able to touch on all the points from the book. You need to grab this book and read this book. It's such a good book. It's going to change your life. It's going to fill you with so much wisdom. And that's the thing. The wisdom is the same as it's been 100 years ago. Sometimes we forget. Sometimes we know them, but we don't want to use them. Sometimes it's just like we're going about our daily lives and all these things just don't come into our minds. So it's always good to be reminded that The game of life is working in your favor. Everything is working in your favor, and you're going to win at this game. So I wish you a very, very great day. I hope that you're staying healthy wherever you are in the world. If you're on this cold side of town, keep warm, cover up, don't get a cold like I have. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for joining. Bye.